there, Henry Olsen here from Super Simple Guitar. Welcome to this Chris Stapleton guitar lesson. I have a whole playlist on some of his songs, so if you want to check out that playlist, click up here to see it. Today I'm going to be teaching you this really cool electric guitar tune of his that's just so cool because you have this really cool, this really powerful riff, and then you have this cool kind of dead note strumming thing happening, and then a cool drum beat. A really fun tune to learn. And it also has these cool little licks in it. So I'm going to be teaching you a couple of those little licks. I'm going to be teaching you the entire chord progression, and that's about it. If you want to get my free picture chord book that's going to teach you tons of chords, you're going to master the whole fretboard, the free link to that is up here. Just click on that and you can download that totally for free. All right, let's get into the play along now, or not the play along, but let's get into the close-up now and let's check out this tune. All right, see you there. See you. Alright, so first of all, let's learn this kind of basic riff that happens throughout the tune. So what I'm doing with my first finger is I'm holding down the 4th and the 5th string, and I'm aiming for the 4th, 5th, and 6th string with my pick. So I'm going, and that's kind of a little down up, so, okay, so again, just holding down these two and playing the open 6th string. Then with my middle finger, I'm coming up here to the 3rd fret 6th string. So doing a little bend on it, right? Just a little bit, not too much. Play around with that, experiment with it. So, and then I'm going one string set further down with the entire shape. So now I'm holding the 3rd and the 4th string, and I'm playing the open 5th string. Okay, so, all right. And I'm also doing a down up, so. Then with my middle finger, I'm coming back up here to the 6th string, 3rd fret, so. Okay, so. Last time, and then I'm going back into that first shape. And by the way, this is an E power chord here that we're playing, which is our first shape, and this is A power chord that we're playing, okay? So that's E, that's A. So we're starting off on the E, going to the A, again A, back to the E, okay? And then that cool little kind of dead note strum thing happens. So if you've never done that, what I'm doing is I'm holding down all of the strings with my left hand, muting them out. So I'm not applying pressure, I'm just holding the strings without applying pressure. Okay, and that's giving me this dead note sound. Let me get a little bit more volume going. So the strumming pattern that I'm kind of doing on this now is just this down, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, 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 up. Really slow. Down, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, 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 up. Down, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, 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 up. And you can kind of come up with your own strumming pattern. He also does variations of it throughout the tune. And if you want to go deep into strumming, I actually have an entire strumming course over at Super Simple Guitar. So if you become a member, you can watch that entire course, and that course is going to teach you how to really make a strumming breakthrough and come up with strumming patterns of your own, if you're interested in that. Okay, so I encourage you to experiment with strumming patterns. So what I'm doing is just this down, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, 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 up. Okay, so that's. Oh, sorry. And sorry, on the A, when I go down, I only play one downstroke. So it's. The second time around, I only play the A1. So it's down, up, bass, down, up, bass, down, bass back, and then to the E. Okay? Listen to the song, you'll definitely get it. So. up, down, down, down. Again, play with it, do your own thing with it, okay? So that's kind of the main riff, the main theme throughout the song, okay? So he does that 4 times, and then on the 5th time, he just hits the E power chord, and then he starts to strum. And that's where the vocal comes in, okay? And then after that, it just goes back to this. Okay? So that happens a couple of times. And then he goes into a D power chord. So I'm playing the 4th, 3rd, and 2nd string, okay? We're not playing the 1st string because it just sounds a little bit more crispy if we only play 3 strings, okay? You could also play the D power chord over here, okay? So that's on the 5th fret. And if you don't know where all these chords are, you can learn about all of that in the free picture chord book. And I also have an entire course of super simple guitar that's called Master the Guitar Fretboard in 6 Easy Steps. Check that out if you don't know how to find all these chords, okay? So it goes to a D, either a D power chord here or a D power chord here, a couple times. So it's just rocking out on that D. You can just let it ring. And then he goes back into this E power chord. And this time he's going. So that's E. So a down, up, bass, down, up, bass, down, up, bass. And then that repeats. So E, down, up, bass, down, up. That's again on the A, back to the E. Okay, so that's kind of in the chorus part. So the whole chorus goes like this. Then it does that thing on the E. Then he goes into a B power chord. So he goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 is just 1 fret further down. Then he goes into an A. Also 8 times. Then he does. That first riff that we learned, okay? So I know this is a lot and it confused me a little bit too, how all these parts fit together. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm just gonna kind of play part 1, part 2, put it all together for you so you can get a feeling for how all this fits. And then I'm gonna show you how to add in those little riffs and licks, okay? So let me just put a little bit of drive on my amp here again, and let's just play it from the top. So starting here, sorry, a little bit too much there. And now he just hits it once, and that's where the vocal comes in. And now we're back into kind of the main riff. 4 times. Part 2. Down in here to this D. So that's what we've learned so far. And now is where you could add in some of those little licks, okay? So after he does that, he goes, now is where the lick would come. If you don't want to play the lick, you could just play this a second time. Okay, instead of the lick. So you could either play it 2 times or you could play it once and then lick. Then that brings you back into that first, where the vocal started the first time. Okay, listen to the tune, it'll make sense. So a couple of little lick ideas that you could do in here. So the first one that I really like is, so it goes, Okay, and now is where the lick comes. So let me play it for you first. Okay, so that's open 6th string, 3rd fret 6th string, so open 5, 2nd fret 5, so 2 times open D, so then back to the 2nd fret 5th string, open 5th string, so, and then I play that A 2 times, but I play it here the 2nd time, so. Okay, so open, open, 2nd fret, open, 5th fret, 6th, 5th fret, 6th string, 3rd fret, 6th string. Sorry, I'm getting a little bit confused here with these licks. So, okay. And this happens really quickly. So it's, you're gonna have to practice that one a little bit. Okay, but that's what it is. So that's little lick idea number 1. Little lick idea number 2 would be to finish that first little thing off. So, and now instead of that lick, you could go. So that's just sliding from the 2nd fret, 3rd string, and sorry, the 3rd fret, 3rd string, and my first finger is on the 2nd fret, 2nd string. So I'm just sliding from the 3rd fret with my middle finger into the 4th fret with my middle finger, right? And my first finger is just coming along for the ride. So that's, okay. So that's just hitting the notes, and then sliding, and then hitting them again. So, and then I'm going 1, 2, 3. So sliding 2, 3, slide 2, 3, slide 2, 3. You could take the open 1st string as well, if you want to. And that happens 3 times, and then it just goes back into this. Okay. The third little idea, and this actually really happens in this song, is he goes, so he finishes that first thing off, that, and now instead of doing, or the other little lick that I showed you, he goes, so it's E, G, A, C, D, D. Okay, so in context, time. Okay, so that's E, 3rd fret, 5th fret, 8th fret, 10th fret 2 times. Okay? Okay, so that's basically what's happening in the tune. I hope that this has been informative. I hope that you kind of got some ideas out of it. I definitely suggest listening to the song, practicing these pieces that I've showed you, and then kind of trying to play along to the song and put these pieces to the song, right? It'll make sense once you try to play along. I guarantee it. And these little lick ideas, this is just E minor pentatonic. So since we know that the song is kind of an E minor song, then we know that we can kind of use that E minor pentatonic scale, that's the blue note, to come up with licks. So once you know the scale, you can come up with little licks of your own. You could go. I just came up with that because I knew where the notes are, and that's why I'm able to just kind of improvise like that. Or you could go. Again, I know that these are all notes in the E minor scale, right? And that's why I'm able to create little licks of my own. So if you want to learn more about how to do that, I have an entire solo guitar course. Also, if you become a member of Super Simple Guitar, you can watch that, and it'll teach you how to learn how to put notes to the song that you're trying to play and come up with little licks of your own, okay? So if you're interested in that, check it out. I will see you in the next lesson. If you like this one, don't forget to give me a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, and definitely just listen to the song, play these little pieces, and I guarantee you will kind of get it and be able to play along. All right, Henry Olson here, over and out, bye-bye. Thanks for checking out this lesson. Now that you're still here, don't forget to subscribe right there where my finger is. Just hit that button, click on it if you haven't so far. And over here, you can see more videos to watch. All right, thanks for watching again. Thanks for subscribing, and I will see you very soon. Bye.